I've been very high on for most of the year. Um, it's definitely gotten me lots and lots of sacks, but for the most part, is just the alignment alone is going to give you, you know, it's basically the 3-4 odd of fucking 4-3. Okay, so it's going to give you all the outside pressure that you're going to need. It's going to give you inside pressure. It's going to be a little hard for offenses to know where the blitz is coming from. Just like how you're supposed to run the 3-4. If you want to be creative, you're supposed to randomly select which linebacker you're supposed to send. You don't necessarily have to send all of them, but that goes without saying. Um, Again, this is going to be the updated version of my 4-3 over. I know I put videos out on this defense in the past, but I've been labbing a lot and I've come across something that I'm going to start using in a lot of my defenses. And that being said, there's going to be two base plays. Okay. The first one is going to be cover 1 strong safety blitz, and the second one is going to be engage 8. And I'm going to explain why I'm using this in my defenses from now on. For the most part, what it's going to do is going to bring you that box safety down automatically without you making an adjustment. Also, that box safety coming down into the box is going to be in a position where you normally cannot get him. Okay, so I kind of want to show you some stuff. Let's try against typical. Usually I like this defense against the empty. Oh. So let's play against empty. Now notice when we come out into cover 1, see where the safety just automatically came down to the box for me? You see that, right? Now if I flip the play, usually this is what I want to do against, 3 wide receivers. 3 on one side. You want to come from the blind side. Always want to come from the blind side because you don't want anything blocking his path trajectory. Okay? So if you need to turn on your auto flip and you're not used to knowing how people are lining up, then I suggest you doing that. But long term, that will be detrimental to you. So eventually try to get out of that habit as quickly as you can, but for the meantime you can turn it on until you get comfortable with it. But again, as soon as possible, turn it off. Okay. So we'll come out in the strong safety cover 1 blitz. All right, now this is where I've decided to add the little wrinkle to my defense. So now what we realized is when this guy is on the line of scrimmage in the stand-up position, if I change anything about my defense, he's still going to stay there. Okay, so let's audible to cover 2, fire zone 2. Okay, see how he's still standing there? What we're going to do now is we're going to blitz him, and we still got the blitz right here. So this is going to give us better outside pressure. And against, when I'm in my cover 2 blitz, I usually like to take this guy down into the box a little bit, and defend any crossing routes possibly. So we're just going to let it run. And then just basically user anything underneath, okay? So if you need to practice your user skills, definitely do that because your user is going to be responsible for any of the slots. Usually the slots can go deep. Sometimes they run slants, sometimes they run drags, zigs, hitch routes, you name it. They're going to do a lot. You just got to be very comfortable with what they're doing schematically. Okay, so that's the cover 2. This is the cover 3. Notice how he still stays there. Okay, very, very, very important because now we can take him. We can still blitz him, and then I can run like a double cover 2 like that, and then just play the middle with a safety like this. And then notice I still got, got people over there. Okay, just I don't know why I come out with it like that, but then whatever. That's pretty much gonna be it. I don't know if I go Mike will blitz. I don't know if he might get out of position. Yeah, he'll get out of position if I go man. But other than that, you want to make sure that you come out in here, then audible him down to be the blitz, and then you can pick basically what he's gonna do. So like if you want to be confusing, like they start IDing you, look at this cover 3. It looks like he'll be able to play the run fit and he'll play over the top. So you can kind of do whatever the fuck you want underneath him, So I mean, there's a lot of stuff you can do with this, and like you can bring this guy over. And then just play the spy right there, and then play underneath with the guy over here. There's a lot of stuff you can do just by that adjustment alone. And he's always going to take the short route. CPU always does that stupid shit. Alright, so now I'm going to show you from the Engage 8. Alright, so if you do it from Engage 8, it's going to give you a better zone perceptive. Kind of show you what I mean. Really want to play that I'm comfortable blitzing, where the running back isn't always blocking. I hate trying to send a blitz and it's always the running back blocking, because then I gotta fucking send another person. So try to find one that's popular. Fuck it, we'll go Trey. Alright, so with Engage 8, this is gonna be interesting, because you can go ahead and plug the gaps with Engage 8, and then you can audible to your coverage. Okay, so it's very, very interesting how you run the Engage 8 on here, because now we got the people already in the run fits. He's going to see everybody on the line, but we're not sending everybody. So it can kind of confuse some people, because they're going to probably ID the wrong person, and that's going to create a block shed. Okay, so again, just blitz all linebackers, and then just align until he fucking decides he wants to get in there, I guess. There we go. Sometimes you got to play with it. And then we'll go into our fire zone 2, and then we'll blitz the outside. Okay, so now it looks like we're coming down the inside, but we're really not. And then we just have all this outside leverage, and it's gonna get pressure even though we're not really sending a lot. Okay, so thought y'all should see that. Blitz all your linebackers and align. Okay, then you're going to take that while that guy is backing up and coming back to the line. As soon as he sets, audible to your cover 2, blitz to safety, and then you could play one of these linebackers if it lets me. Probably not. I hate this game sometimes. Hold up, let me have to manually do it. There we go. And then you can just sit over here and then do the hover. You can do the hover technique. A lot of people aren't going to make quick reads. When they see that, they're going to panic. Now, let's say we do that with by not actually sending a blitz. Let's say we come out in this right here. Send him, and then put him in the middle third. Okay, he's in the run fit, but he's also playing his zone. And look at there. Oh, we almost created one. Y'all seen what happened, right? I want to show it to you. Look at there. That is a stunt. Look at that D-line stunt. Inside, outside. Nice. Alright, so that pretty much just goes over that technique. Just with those two plays, you can audible to, you know, kind of get that extra heat on the line. The other things that I like to do in this formation is I like to do a lot of turbo blitzes. So I'm going to go ahead and give y'all the turbo blitzes. And always remember that technique that I showed you. You can also, I mean, for the advanced, if you're playing someone that uses the clock and makes all their slide protections and ID the mic, does all that and uses, you know, fucking 3 or 4 hot routes, you're gonna have time to do the engage 8 or the cover 1 strong safety blitz. I mean, it's 5 seconds, if that, 4 or 5 seconds. So you'll have time to do that, but just incorporate the next things that I'm gonna do into it. That way it can be significantly better. The first one that I want to go over is one of my, what used to be my favorite. As you can see, I call that bitch like 4,500 times. And what I like to do is with these line shifts, it's really just creating. Against the practice mode, you gotta go on deep passing, because that's the only way to emulate a person. So the first thing, like against trips or anything like that, first thing I'm always going to do is man align. Okay, that way I've got the right personnel on that side of the field that needs to be over there. The next thing that I'm going to do in this cover 3 blitz, the way that I like to run it, is I take my D-line and move them to the strong side. Okay, then I crash them to the strong side, and then I move my linebackers out, and then I'll contain. Now what this is going to do with that outside leverage containment is the left tackle, number 74, he's going to basically divert his attention strictly to the linebacker. With the crash out adjustment, as you can see, the defensive tackles crashing towards the center. What this is going to do is going to kick the guard inside. Usually he's either going to be forced to do an impact block animation or something. Okay, he's going to be took out of the play. So what this is going to do is going to create an opening for you to turbo right behind the guard, right through the tackle. Okay, almost blindside the quarterback. Okay, so I'm going to just kind of show it to you, and then I'm going to show you like the enhanced versions that you can do. Alright, so that was it. You know, it was a crossing route underneath. I'm going to kind of show you again. I always man align against trips. Okay, same thing. Just take the D-line left, and take the D-line right and crash right. Okay, and then spread your linebackers and contain. And you want to stand up right here and send that gap. And see, it's open every time. Okay, so that is my turbo blitz, and I like to use that against people that, you know, usually try to take shots down the field. And it's very clutch for me. You know, I've used it, and there's different ways to run it, which I'm about to show you. So again, man align, take the D-line, crash right, spread your linebackers, and this time you want to emphasize more speed. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take the safety down and do it with the safety. You might have a heavy hitting safety. You know, you might be able to do it with him a lot better. You know, you kind of want to be creative with it. Say we crash right. And I shouldn't really need. Like, I might just put him in man coverage and bump him. So, I mean, it is what it is. And a free shot at the quarterback. Okay. Now I'm going to show you the other one that I do. There's an inside between the center and the guard that you can do with this. And it's really dependent on what side the running back is on, because sometimes the running back might be in the backfield and block you. So I'll probably, what I'll do if there's a possible running back that's been blocking, is I'll either use engage 8 or cover 1 to set up. I'm going to kind of go back into it. I'm going to just do like a deep passing concept. And then we'll just audible to like cover 2. Okay. Now we're going to still blitz the safety over here. And then what we're going to do is we're still going to move the D line to the right, but we're going to crash the D line outside, then spread your linebackers, then contain. Okay, so it should run like that. And what you're going to do is you're going to shoot between the guard and the center like that. Okay, let's try this again. I would actually flip it against gun bunch. Okay, that way we got the blind side covered, and then audible to the cover 2, and then boom, and then just really just find that gap. Now if I get blocked, that safety should come. There we go, I got it. Boom. All right, so that is my A gap and B gap blitzes that I use. You can also do that backside blitz from a cover 2. Let me show you real quick. Usually if I do that, I will definitely need a mid read by the linebacker. Same thing is take the D line, crash right, spread the linebackers, contain, and then reposition him right here, and then bring the safety down. I might put a deep half over there with the cornerback. Okay, and then just take the safety right here and do it this way. Like even if I get picked up, but I didn't. So that's just the other way that I run it. Trying to see if there's any more I can give you guys. You can do it from various different coverages, like cover 3 cloud. You can do it. The coverage really doesn't matter. See, I can come over here, blitz him, and then cover 3 cloud is actually going to be probably your best way to run it, because you don't need to send 6. You can do it with 5 and still have good coverage. So let me do it from the cover 3 cloud. Boom. Okay. So all it is a front line adjustment that's going to penetrate. It's like just audible to cover 3 cloud. Just blitz this linebacker, D line, boom, spread linebackers out, and get him out of my fucking gap. I don't know why you're in there. And try it again. Put the containment on so he gets recognized on the outside, and then right down the middle. Okay. So that is going to be your A gap blitz, and then you see why I love this defense so much. It's just because of the versatility that you can do. Also, I'm going to show you guys one more before we go, and this is going to be your tight set blitz. And welcome to the stream. Like I said, I'm gonna have these things rolling out like every 20 minutes. So like if you missed anything, just always just go back to the beginning of the video, and I'm gonna give y'all some good stuff. And I'm on the last one that I'm gonna show you is how I run the Mike Will blitz. Okay. This is pretty much a givey. I use this against tight slots. Any tight formation, gun tight slots, gun tight doubles. Anytime I'm dealing with those types of formations, this is what I'm running. Okay. Really doesn't matter the context of the play that they're going to use. I'm going to kind of show you how to run this. The way I go is quarter, quarter, soft squat, soft squat. So quarters with the safeties, soft squats with the corners. It should look like that. Take your D line and crash to the side that you're blitzing. Now, if the running back is on the left, you need to run it to the right. If the running back is on the right, you need to run it to the left. So don't be afraid to flip it. Okay? They start moving their running back, trying to protect. Use that time to flip your play. Okay? So that's just, you know, for the general purpose, this is a passing play. That running back is not going to block, I believe. I'm trying to remember which one I picked. Oh, he is going to block, but let me flip the play. Leave in. Doesn't really matter. We'll flip the play. Quarter, quarter, soft squat, cover. Okay, and then take your D-line, crash to the side that you're sending your linebacker on, and then you can pass commit. And then you can also, remember that press technique that I showed you in my nickel over G video. There's a receiver that's giving you problems. Line up in front of them. Battle them. You see that? There's somebody giving you problems that you feel like you're not going to be able to defend their route. You can lock them up. Okay? Especially with a little quick linebacker. Okay? He's going to jam a receiver up all day. And the importance of doing this is strength. Okay? Strength is very, very important. So I'm looking 75 plus strength. You need to have something that's stronger than those receivers. Okay? So usually a linebacker, you're going to be able to sit in front of him and keep him from running his route. Okay? Let me try to show you again. Quarter, quarter, soft squat, get out in front of the receiver. That's all you're going to do. So usually we could jam up two guys. And sometimes I miss it. But see how those soft squats, they're very aggressive on it. Anything, they'll squat down on those short routes. Okay, so this time we'll run it to the right. Quarter, quarter, soft squat, and that gives this man free. So if he keeps going over there, what am I going to do? I'm going to take this linebacker and I'm going to try to shut somebody down, man. That's my user, you know. And he got lucky. But as long as y'all understand, for what most people are running, this setup is going to stop the bulk. Make sure you crash the line. It's going to stop the bulk of what people like to run against you. You're going to force him. The only way he's going to get anything on you is short passes. Alright, so that's pretty much going to be 4-3 over. I know I run like one more play out of here, but it's not like I used a strong 3 slant too, but it's not like usually I'll run it flipped. I'll show it to you real quick. But hold up. And I'll use this against people that come out in like wing slot. That's usually when I'll come out and use it. And then usually I want to bring that safety down. So sometimes I'll blitz the safety so I can bring him down. And then just take your, usually want to blitz another linebacker. Show blitz. Yeah, he don't want to get in the box today, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. Guess I got to get in it myself. But you see how he gets overloaded on the right side? Don't mind that the quarterback threw the ball. I just want to kind of show you what's happening. Like I said, I usually do this from the engage 8 or cover 1 strong safety blitz. But he gets overloaded. Okay. Let me try to do it from a new place so y'all can actually see how I run it. Alright. Come out in a 4-3 over, come out in a cover 1 man coverage blitz. Or I can go engage 8 because I'm going slot. Alright, so when you come out in cover 1, You get that safety where you need them to be, then you audible to the strong slant. That's why you probably want to come out in the, whatchamacallit, then we can just blitz all linebackers and man align. There we go. Now those purple zones are man match zones. Y'all should notice. So what's going to happen is anybody gets near their route, he's going to cut with them. And don't mind that he got the touchdown. I want y'all to see what happened to the quarterback. Because I heard it. And it sounded scary. Let's see what happened to Mr. Carr back here. Bam! So that's usually when I use it against formations like that. And to get them off the edge. Get your strong safety and your fast linebacker off the edge. Try it one more time, and then I'll try to get ready for the next video. Alright, we come out in here, audible to the strong slant, blitz all linebackers, show blitz, and then align. There we go. Then we can actually send that safety if we want. And off the edge, bam. Okay. So again, please like, comment, subscribe, hit the notifications because you don't want to miss it. This whole thing is coming out today. Alright, appreciate you.